Wardell's story starts with being offered a full scholarship to Towson University. Someone back home told Wardell that he grew up in Nanticoke, but Towson growed him up. When he got to Towson, he was rough, he was raw, but he went with a mission. That mission was to be able to provide a life for us after college. At Towson, my husband was able to make friendships that lasted an entire lifetime. It lasted for the rest of his life.
Number 40, Wardell was our leader on special teams. He kept everybody up, he kept everybody encouraged, and he would get just as excited as though he made the big hit.
That picture kind of mirrors what he would do later in life. The same way that he had to support his teammate, his players, later in life when he became a sergeant major, he had to do that with his soldiers. And so their successes were his successes. And I remember him saying that playing on a football team prepared him for life. It prepared him for his leadership in the military.
The United States and Afghanistan signed a bilateral security agreement today, which will keep a limited number of American troops in the country.
That was not Wardell's first deployment. There was another gentleman that wanted to go, but the general wanted Wardell. He said he looked at both of their records and Wardell was the man for the job. I was always the good military wife, you know. Babe, you know, you're gonna go, you know, saying prayers, and just I had a very positive outlook. I had no idea that when I kissed him in Watertown, this little airport, it would be the last time.
In Afghanistan, 2 U.S. troops died in a bombing attack in Kabul today, the latest in a new surge of violence.
On that Sunday, I was having a conversation with my mother on the telephone, and I said, Mom, I said, I don't even know how the conversation started, but I remember saying, you know, Wardell has been a good husband. He is a good man. And God forbid, should anything ever happen to him, I will never remarry. He's just such a good man. That Monday, I got the news, the very next day, that I was at work, and I will never forget. They said, Mrs. Turner, are you the wife of Sergeant Major Wardell Turner? I said, yes. And he said, on behalf of the United States of America, I would like to inform you that Sergeant Major Wardell Turner has succumbed. I hate that word, he said he has succumbed. He has succumbed to his injuries.
Under a clear blue sky on a wind-swept January afternoon, family members huddled in the bitter cold to remember Sergeant Major Wardell Turner. Sergeant Major Turner leaves behind his mother, his wife, 5 children, and 3 grandchildren. He was 48 years old.
To me, Arlington was a place that he loved. He always said, babe, God forbid, if anything happens to me, I want to be buried at Arlington. He would tell our kids, your history is important. You need to know your history. And so we'd go through Arlington looking at all of the great people there, never thinking that he would be there, at least not so soon. I'm glad he took us every year. It was always important to him that we know who is lying there and that our country was carried on the backs of these people that lay there. Wardell Turner was just a good old country boy, and anyone that knew him would tell you that he's just a good old country boy. He was a family man that believed in the ethos of this country which he served under. He was a man of integrity, and he always said, always leave a place better than you found it.